All right, let's turn now to your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca is in the Weather Center tracking the latest with Henri. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Shannon and Kim. Yeah, a lot of number crunching with new data coming in. And I guess as we talked about this earlier, how I guess the biggest change in the forecast has been the track has been shifting further and further to the west. Our ocean is calm for now, but obviously that all changes late Saturday night, but essentially on Sunday. In fact, that's when the hurricane watch has been issued for Sunday. So we take a look at the satellite and radar composite. Well, first of all, where the hurricane watch is located, it's not for the entire area, but the areas in pink, obviously along the south shore and the offshore waters, but as far inland as Kent County, so areas south of Providence, the potential for hurricane force winds, and that's what a watch means, the potential for hurricane conditions. But even the northern part of the state, you are getting obviously stormy weather. You'll get some strong wind gusts and some rain, but the strongest winds being felt along the coastline. So here's the setup: cloudy skies, not much going on other than a few stray showers. The storm itself is about 800 miles south of Block Island. Here is Florida, and anticipated to get better organized and to eventually transition over into a hurricane in the next 24 hours. The winds now at 70 miles per hour, no longer moving west, but now northwest. So that anticipated turn up the coastline just starting right now, and that'll continue through all of tomorrow and into Sunday. Latest forecast track from the National Hurricane Center has the storm passing essentially in between the Twin Forks of Long Island and Block Island, somewhere on the Connecticut-Rhode Island border, but we've seen our computer models actually trending further and further to the west. So this is the location as a Category 1 hurricane Sunday morning at 8 a.m. By Sunday afternoon, late day and early evening, approaching as either a strong tropical storm or a Category 1 hurricane. The difference between the two, really not that much. It's still a significant high impact storm making landfall. And what's significant about the west track is that the exact track of the storm will dictate the amount of rain, the amount of wind, the wind direction, the wind speed. So while you want to stay tuned to further forecasts, so we can try to fine tune some of the parameters, which areas get what as far as wind and rain. Tropical storm force wind probability. In other words, getting winds sustained at least 40 miles per hour or higher. And you can see on the probability chart right in here, it's like 90 to almost 100% for our area. So at least getting these winds sustained at 40, but more than likely higher than that. And that's why we'll have some wind damage and some power outages. So we get in real close and we take a look at the potential for the storm surge. In other words, this is, the rising water, the ocean being pushed towards the coastline and throughout Narragansett and Buzzards Bay, and that would range anywhere from 3 to 5 feet. That is the storm surge, and what determines the surge is the track and strength of the storm. Does it occur during high tide or during low tide? So a 3 to 5 foot storm surge, and with the storm passing to our west, it means a couple of things. It means the winds potential is increasing more so, and the storm surge potential increasing as well. So quite simply, with the west track, our wind is more on shore, blowing water up the coastline and into Narragansett Bay, and why we'll have these rises in Narragansett and Buzzards Bay with a storm surge of 3 to 5 feet. So that potential for just south coastal flooding, but also flooding across Narragansett Bay. So we are fine tonight right on through Saturday. There's no concern for any high impact weather on Saturday, but by daybreak on Sunday, stormy conditions. So as far as potential impacts, in fact, likely damaging wind, flooding both from rain and from seawater, the coastal surge along the coastline, power outages. You sometimes run the risk, albeit slight, with the landfalling tropical systems of isolated tornadoes. So it remains to be seen whether a tornado watch is issued. With that track shifting west, it means that the core, the real heavy rain, is going to shift to the west as well, out towards Connecticut. So a west track would mean we get more in the way of storm surge and wind and not as much rain. But if the track were to shift a little further to the east, we would be in the rain situation, anywhere from 2 to 6 inches of flooding rain. So it's kind of a catch-22. The storm track shifts further to the west. Instead of getting these downpours, Shannon, you end up getting more of a wind issue. Here's the 7-day forecast showing the quiet weather now through Saturday, and there are the stormy conditions on Sunday. Things improve gradually on Monday morning and especially by Monday afternoon, but clearly everything is centered on Sunday. So landfall likely. We're just trying to nail down right along the coastline where that exactly happens.
And with the ground so soggy, any condition's a bad condition.
Yep.
All right, Tony, thanks. We'll be right back.